city of Union City, a cosmopolitan city where almost all of us have seen each other. We are like a large family that through the management of our representatives, they help our citizens. And our people do volunteer work because they know that the city is run by a mayor who has shown that he is not the common politician, but that he works for his community. This program is an extension of information where we are going to have participation of personalities from the public and private sectors so that they can keep us informed of the community. May that be educational activities and everything that benefits us.
Good evening, Union City, New Jersey. My name is Kennedy and the Dream City. As every Sunday, 7 p.m. tonight, we have a very special guest, my friend, Andres Garcia. Good evening, Andres.
Good evening, Kennedy. How are you?
Very good. It's an honor to have you tonight here.
No, it's my honor. It is my honor.
Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation.
I know that we know each other for many, many years, and we always have had a great relationship. I'm going to be starting asking you, can you tell me a little bit about you?
Was born, grew in the Dominican Republic, graduated from the Catholic
You are
school.
Dominican?
Yes, I'm Dominican, from Santiago.
A good city.
Yes, a great city. Santiago de los 30 Caballeros. I was born and grew in the Dominican Republic. I came to the United States after 2 years of college in the Universidad Católica Madre Maestra. I came here with the great opportunity to handle 3 factories, 1,800 employees.
Wow.
Weekly payroll with the punch card in the DOS system. And I understand that was a great opportunity for me to grow and also to take responsibility how the life is.
Wow. And this is one of the reasons that you are here. So because people see you in the community, Union City, New Jersey, walking around, working for the Union City School District, and sometimes we take it for granted and we don't know, the quality and the professionalism of the person that you are talking to.
Thank you. And this experience through those 3 factories actually was a family factories. One of them, by the way, was in 711 Cipher Street here in Union City. That now is a condominium. That experience bring me to understand that I have to continue my career in the accounting. And after that, I gave me the opportunity to work for the Big Four, KPMG, Ernst & Young, PwC. Through those audits that they do it into different big financial institutions such as Citibank, Bank of America, HSBC, Barclays Capital, and you could see me like really proud is because when you get involved in that environment, you don't see too many Hispanic people working in that environment.
I know.
And it's like, oh, come on, I have the chance to be there. I have the opportunity to be there. And I have the opportunity to also improve all those kind of procedures, all those kind of services, all those kind of finding into that environment.
Let me ask you something, because in the early 2000s, I always saw you involved in the community, and by that time was when Commissioner Tilo Rivas was around.
Yes.
Good friend of mine.
Yes, pretty good.
How did you start in the community?
Was really interesting. Good question. I remember that I used to live in 1200 Central Avenue.
In Union City.
In Union City, or the same building that Tilo used to live. I don't recall if he still lived there. And one day he told me, Andres, can you help me with? We are trying to create a committee to develop the park.
I was one of the members, a head member.
Yes, that's what I meant. That's our first experience.
Yes.
Remember that? If you can help us to be part of the Dominican community, they're going to support the mayor idea to name the first park
with the Dominican
name of Pablo Duarte.
Yes.
That's how it started. Also, I was appointed as a member of the zoning board of adjustment that also had the responsibility 6 months later to join the board to be appointed as chairman of the board. and I was the chairman for about 15 years.
Good to know, and good that the community can know about you in that area, because sometimes people don't know. We take it just for granted, but I mean, everything have a history background, you know.
Yes.
I know that you are working for the Union City School District. Tell me about that.
Yes, I started last November 1st, 2022. Is actually it was my first.
So you are one of the new kids on the block.
Yes, when we were meeting, that's what I named myself. The new kid on the block.
A good one.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, I am right now the Grant Compliance Officer.
And that's your title, yeah?
That's my title. That doesn't mean that I only involved only on grants. I also need to assist in another manner to our...
Sure, it's a family, the Dream City.
Yes. Also to our great Mr. Dragona, who's a person who dedicated his entire life and career to the wealth of not only to the kids of Union City, also to the city of Union City.
Andres, I know that you are in charge of the grants. Let's talk about that. I know what is a grant, but one of the reasons of this program is the community get involved and they know what it is.
Yes. Actually, I'm not in charge of the grant. I am in charge of the compliance. I'm in charge of all the grants compliance, all of the requirements.
So you are involved?
Involved, yes. And we, as we know, we receive grants by the local sector. We receive grant from states level and also federal level. So I oversee that all the grants, all the expenditure comply with all the requirements.
Exactly, and this was one of the questions that I'm going to ask you. How, if you can answer, how can you identify that those grants are spent in the right manner and the right timing? Because I know it's in a schedule to be expended.
Yes, it's at several steps. We have internal
Just
audit.
tell me the basic
yes,
things.
We have internal audit. We have to audit all those grants and also the expenditure and the time when it's spent. We use a timeline, milestone. We have a good communication with the grants recipients or grants administrator, because each grant has their own administrator. Also, we had a budget review in order to understand that all the funds were allocated at the right and appropriate moment. That's the best way, and that's the daily base.
So does the district has a grant writer?
Actually,
if you know.
Yes, because every time that you have to request for a grant, you have to have a grant writer.
Then after that, when we received the grants, and then is the moment that you jump in.
Actually, I jump in grants that are already executed.
Andres, what is a quarter report? In every institution, quarter report is very important. In your case, in the Union City School District, what is a quarterly report?
Actually, as the name says, it is quarterly. So every quarter, every 3 months, we have to generate a report. And that report was give us a reality at the moment of that quarter. How was it spent? How was what we received it? And not only that, now we are trying to implement it monthly report, because you have
it's more in detail.
It's more in detail and it's more accurate. You know where you are, because while you don't need it.
I really believe in that monthly report.
Yes.
I do in my own office and at my private office too, because even weekly.
Right.
And then every 4 weeks.
You don't want to wait for the last of the year, last date of the year to say.
When the quarter report comes, you have all the data.
Yes, and if you have a shorter report, like a monthly report, you have less finding, like we call an audit.
That's good.
So less finding.
And this is in general. It's not only your department. It's
right. No, it's in general.
Andres, working with the board of account business administrator and the board secretary to reconcile and prepare monthly financial records, which include revenue report, expenditure report, cash report, etc. How can you find time to to capitalize all these duties? Can you just tell me a little bit about that? You are a very busy man.
I think like the best thing is the communication. If you have a good communication with all those sources from where you need the information, I think that's going to be the key for success in your results.
And being organized too.
Definitely.
And I know you are.
I've tried my best.
How is the relationship with those people that I mentioned, those titles like business administrator, the board secretary, even the superintendent of the school?
Excellent. They have an open door policy. It's not like you have to wait for make an appointment. No. They are always open. Mr. Mercado is excellent. Always. By the way, his door is open. I mean, the office.
That's good to know.
As well as Dr. Dragona. They work day by day. You pass by one of the office, the door is open, and that's the same policy they have. So I think that's one of the great experience this year as a ground compliance officer is the tools that they facilitate to me to have a better results.
And that's why I call it Union City, the dream city. It's a family. It's not like I'm the boss and this is what I have to be done. No, I mean, if you have a better feedback to input good things,
Definitely.
Why not taking it under consideration?
Right. Yes, that's another point. You mentioned something good. It's like we are all open to suggestion. It's no that Mr. Dragona has over 40 years experience in the board, that he has a PhD or a doctor. No, he's always open. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's empower you to
great.
do it better every day.
Dr. Dragona is great.
Justin always is open for suggestion. Mrs. Sabato is always open for suggestion.
Good people. Good professionals.
Yes, it's a great environment.
Andres, I know that probably is not like your forte that you work in the time track, the attendance to AEDP time clock system, but for the community, what is that?
It is a system the board utilized for the attendance.
It's like
all the employees. It's like a clock in, clock out. Let me sorry for interruption. It's like, let me tell you something. People sometimes could think, oh, they're gonna just to know if I'm in or if I'm out. No. Most important is for safety issue. We don't know what's gonna happen in one moment.
Yes.
If in a building, it's a fire. Just to give an example, and we don't know who's there. If you clock in, and if you pass your car, the system gonna know that you are in the building.
And this is very important because people miscommunicate. Just to track if I'm in or out. No. This is replacing the old system, like manually you get in and out and people sign for you. No. This is very important for the community to know.
Yes, it's like, for instance, if we have, that we have what I call 911 system that is for emergency, and we know the building, the room where what the emergency is. What about if an emergency there is a fire? 911 call come up, and we don't know, you didn't clock in, and we don't know that the Kennedy NG is in the building. Mm-hmm. And what is your Kennedy NG? No, it's not in the system, it's not there. So it is really, really important to clock in.
The machine is there for a good reason.
Of course. And it's the most important reason is safety issue. And ADP is our payroll system. Everybody knows ADP, a multi-billion-dollar company, publicly listed, and they are the one who process our bi-monthly payroll.
Good answer, Andres. This is a big question that I always ask my guests in the Dream City. Do you consider our school district a big family? And you can tell me no. Oh, yes. Oh, give me your feedback.
Actually, like I mentioned, like I answered to you before, it is a big family, and it's a great family. Why? When you see people dedicating their entire life, their entire career, for the benefit, not only the kids' benefits, for the family benefits, it's for the community benefits. You only do that for family. You don't do that for anyone that you don't know. So it is a great family, and I'm really, really happy to be part of this family.
Andres, the Dream City. This is my second year doing this program, and sometimes you do things in life and you don't know if people really appreciate it, people like it. I know that we have almost 1 million views in one
Yes.
year, and that means something for me in terms of views in the digital media. But as a friend, tell me, do you think this program benefit the city? Tell me the truth.
First of all, let me thank you for the program, because you are bringing Union City to the map. That's what I can tell you, and it's no cliche. Why? Because it's like when I can tell my friends, or can tell family, or can tell people in the Dominican Republic how great city is Union City, they're probably going to say, "Oh, it's because you like it." But when through your program, people are knowing what we do, what is happening in Union City, in the dream city of Union City. So I mean, I really, really thank you.
Thank you
for this brilliant,
for letting me-
brilliant idea.
Yeah,
It's
thank
a
you.
brilliant idea.
I
Thank
really
you very
do it
much.
from the bottom of my heart. Like
Yes.
something that you like it.
Yes.
A good city. Grow up here. Came from Dominican Republic back in the early '80s, and I just love it. This is the dream city. Andre, I know that you are very close to Mayor Brian Stack, the senator, my friend, our friend.
Yes.
But people don't know that we grow up. When he started back in the '80s. Do you consider the administration in terms of in general, like pro education, pro community? Can you tell me about that?
How many programs do we have on time to talk about that? Because we're probably going to need
I
3,
know,
4,
I know.
5 programs. No, just
I know,
joking.
and I know you are very
Yeah.
smart to just
Yeah.
describe it in a
That-
brief.
Basically, we have to, when we think about this administration, when we think about our great mayor and Senator Brian P. Stack, we have to think about a mentality that doesn't have limit for the benefit of his community. Not only for the kids, not only for the senior citizens, it's for everybody. And I think that you have to born with that. I recall when back 20 years ago, having a coffee with Mrs. Stack, Brian Stack mother, Maggie, drinking coffee at 13th Street, New York Avenue, at the J coffee shop. Remember the J Bodega? She always, with a smile on her face, saying all the stuff that Brian as a kid's doing on his house, just stealing grocery to bring it to family that didn't have food for the kids. So he was born with that sense of humanity, and I think like everything that come to his mind is to help people.
I'm a witness of that. Okay.
Yes, we are. I don't know if I have time to explain, but I know that one time my daughter Camila fell in a snowstorm. And when I call him, I say, "Oh, are you in Sosua taking the sun and I'm cleaning the street?" I say, no, that's what happened. He sent me a police car. He sent me an ambulance to take Camila, because all the cars, that was back in 2005.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care who you are. If you need help, he's there.
And there's anything that you can add to this conversation, I don't call it interview, that maybe we didn't touch, that you can tell the community?
Actually, what I can tell to the community is like continue watching the Dream City, and also believe in yourself, believe in God, be thankful for the great mayor and senator that we have, because not everybody has it, and also don't take it for granted.
That's good.
And to you, thank you for your friendship. You've been
Thank you for being here.
You've been always a person like transparent to me, straightforward to me, and I really appreciate that. And I think that's what makes you a great man.
Thank you, Andres.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that you passed by tonight, the Dream City. As I said before, every week, 7 p.m. here in Union City, in New Jersey, the United States. And just watch out. Thank you for coming. Happy holidays now. Coming.
Yes, coming.
Don't forget me.
No, never. Never. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you.